Okay, yes. Everyone's just gonna have to like ignore that. Okay, hi everyone. I'm just driving to the stables now. I'm stuck behind cyclists, so this is the perfect time to have a little debrief and talk a little bit about what's going on, because I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I think there is a valid reason as to why I didn't feel like uploading. And as you all know, it's a very strange time now with everything that's going on. And I had a lot of projects set up for the next few months. I had been working really hard towards them all of last year, and it was a lot of trips, it was a lot of exciting things for content, for video to bring you guys along, a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to breed my horses, and that's still hopefully going to be going ahead. But everything has kind of been interrupted now, and I always like to create content that I really like. And I've been kind of struggling at home to be able to provide that and create something that is really nice. And then you kind of start spiraling, and then you just think like nothing's good enough. And so today we're picking up the camera, and we're just gonna have a little bit of an update on 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, because a lot has happened with him. I know you guys want to hear how he's going and hear a little bit more about him, because I've been quite quiet with him, and that's especially because a lot of the new plans and things I had did involve him, and now all of a sudden I couldn't do them anymore. So we're adapting and we're trying to change. Yes, and I have also, Yes is behind the camera.
Hello.
And we've been kind of really preoccupied with something really big. Should we say what it is yet, or should we?
It's up to you.
Well, we are currently buying the house and stables that we're at, which is crazy to say out loud and to hear.
Oh.
And we have signed the contract now, and everything's going ahead, which is really exciting. But it's also been extremely time consuming, and also emotionally it's a huge commitment. I mean, I'm 23. I never thought I would be embarking on this kind of journey at my age. I'm very lucky that I can. So that's been exciting, and that's something that's been definitely taking up a lot of mine and Yes's time.
Plus stressful, but very exciting. Yeah,
plus stressful. It is stressful, and there's so much that goes into it. And Yes and I are also opening up a new company together, which is really exciting. So there's been a lot of good. There's been a few bad things, I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty sad having things cancelled and things not going ahead, and I've got a huge other issue going on at the moment that is being taken care of. But yeah, so amongst all of that, I just put YouTube to the side, because I don't want to have to produce content that I'm not 100% involved in and feeling it. But I do love my horses, and anytime I can share that, I will. And I'm feeling a little bit better now through everything as it's settling down, that I want to start sharing more again. And I think it's nice. I saw a really sweet message the other day that actually motivated me to pick up the camera, or more so Yes to pick up the camera and start talking to you guys again, because there was somebody that messaged me and said, we don't really need you to do anything fancy or anything crazy. We just want to kind of hear how you're going and what you're doing every day. And that's nice to hear, that, you know, people are still interested even though you can't operate as you normally do. So what we're going to be doing today is, so much has been going on with 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘. It's been, how long has it been now that I haven't? Like 3 months, 4 months? I don't know. I really don't remember now. But yeah, we're here at the stables now. We're going to be showing you how everything's going with him. It's a beautiful day. It's actually the hottest day we've had this year. 23, hottest day. But yeah, we're here now. We're gonna get outside and we're gonna go grab him from the field. Alright, so here's the big guy. He's actually changed stables. I know it has now moved because he's got a little window spot. So come inside and check him out. Hi! Hi, bud. How are you? He's looking a little bit messy, but one thing I have discovered about 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, I've never met a dirtier horse. Like, he is non-stop rolling in the field, and he's just been out all day. He's just come in. But as you can see, like, he's just filthy. But yeah, so how things have gone with him, if you guys come a little bit closer. A few things that have been going on with 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 is I was dealing with really bad mud fever at the beginning, which I kind of have it under control now because we've been having really dry weather. But he struggles with that a lot, so that was one of the first complications we had. And that's kind of sorted now. That's doing a lot better. And then what just happened the other day, which is really frustrating, well, it wasn't so much the other day, it was probably 2 weeks ago now, is, let me spin him around. he got a very swollen hock. If you guys see here, it's pretty swollen. And if we look from the back, oh, you come this way. Look at the difference. Have a look at the difference between this hock and this hock. Here you can see the bone much better. It's not so swollen up here. And here it's a lot more swollen and on. Why is he farting in my face? But yeah, so this is a lot more swollen and this is just normal. There's not too much heat and I wouldn't say that he's sore at all. It's more just swollen. So we got the vet out. The vet did an ultrasound and he found that there was a lot of blood clogged in that area from hematoma, so which is a bruise. So basically it could be as simple as him rolling and he just has an impact on the wall outside in the field. It swells up and the blood stays trapped instead of being able to come out if there was a cut or something. So now with him I can only walk and trot for the next 2 more weeks still. So what we're going to be doing today with him is I'm going to be riding him and showing you what I'm doing with him, kind of rehabilitating him back from this small injury. I'm going to grab him now, pop the saddle on, and we're going to go for a small ride. Yeah. But we're going to have to brush first because he's very dirty. You're very dirty. He's literally black. I mean, how is that even possible?
You wanted a grey. I mean, you never wanted.
No, I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't want a grey.
But look at him.
The biggest grey in the world. Oh, one thing I actually did is I've flipped his mane now. So instead of being all on this side, it's all on the other side because I found that's where the hair naturally wanted to go. But
where did you get that one from?
I think it's yours.
I think so. It was Annie's.
Yeah, but you gave it to me, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Look how big he is. Everyone always asks how tall I am. I'm 191, which is 6'3", 6'4", almost. And look how big he is. So that should give everyone a bit of perspective, because a lot of people go, that horse is not even that big. Look at you next to him. Like you can see, I'm 191. Look at where the bum is. He's huge. Anyway, so the main idea of what I've been doing with him now is because the whole problem with the hock is that we can't engage it too much. And if you're staying around the outside of the track and you're staying obviously in a normal trot, we're not doing any passage kind of trots, we're just staying kind of normal, it's not a problem. But as soon as you go into canter, the hind leg activates a lot more, and we're kind of trying to stay away from overdoing any kind of movement in here. So this has actually been a great opportunity to get to know him a little bit better, to work on getting him a little bit more through, because I get to just practice in the walk and a little bit in the trot. And in a way I'm kind of glad this came, because I was I think overlooking that process a little bit too much, and now that I've had to go back to the basics, it's actually helped Sereno a whole lot more. He doesn't love to walk. He's the kind of horse who'll trot all day, he'll canter all day, but he doesn't really love the walk. So
wait, look how sweet, he's just waiting.
Yeah, so we definitely have a lot of time now to practice that, but I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm doing. Getting that artsy shot. Yes, sir. Oh, and these are my new boots. Also, a lot's changed. I got this brand new pair of boots from Kingsley. It's this grey in this very soft leather, so I didn't even have to break them in. And I also have my logo on these as well, which I love. So I'm very happy for those. Can I give you my phone? Do you mind? So I would say Sereno is a bit like a diesel. He definitely is one of those horses that needs, he wants to stop. He's definitely one of those horses that needs a little bit of like time to warm up and get his body going, and then he's much more supple and better. But the one thing about him is that he's always safe. No matter what you do, no matter if he's scared, he's always safe. And I think for a horse of this size, and especially a stallion, you definitely need that.
really good to have braids between everything.
I think the goal here is to like try and keep him connected. I don't so much want a big trot, but whenever he's connected in the back, he just trots up a little. So I'm not pushing him anywhere near as hard as I would if I was trying to be more collected in the trot. But I want him to be forward and over the back, and surprisingly enough, when you do that, he goes bigger, which makes sense. But with 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, I always try and do everything to make sure he's working over the back. That's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, when I bought him, I definitely knew he was going to be a project. 𝒍𝒍𝒏's not the kind of horse that I was just going to get up and go and start competing. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. And it's kind of, the previous owners, not that they were doing anything wrong, they were riding him a lot in the double bridle, and he's very well trained in that. And the snaffle has been more difficult for him to be as sensitive. He's a big horse. He's 6, he's unbalanced. But I'm just trying to make the connection every ride and really rewarding him when he's using his body properly. The goal is not to, I don't want to be here pulling him at all. I just want to show him the right way to use his body to make sure that in the future he doesn't break down or he doesn't hurt himself. And he's doing better. Every single ride, he's getting better and better. Okay, this is the satisfying part where I get to wash off all of the sweat and dirt. 𝒍𝒏's never really liked water, but he has gotten a lot better with it. You can see all the dirt just rolling off. This is the problem with a great horse. Oh my god, it's even dirtier on this side. I do want to come on here again and say a huge thank you for everybody for being so supportive. I know it's a difficult time and I want to be able to entertain everybody and keep you all updated, but I have to say I've been kind of demotivated on the front of YouTube just because I had so many exciting things planned and done and it got cancelled. But I don't want to focus on the negative anymore. I want to focus on the positive. It has felt so good to pick the camera back up and to be filming a small video, even if it's nothing crazy. I do like keeping you guys updated and sharing my life and what's been going on, so I will be doing that more regularly just like I used to. I do have my next video idea, which is something really exciting and big that I've got planned for my 2 stallions, and also something that's happened with 𝒍𝒏, which is a huge kind of insight into a little mini series that I want to do. So I'm going to be sharing that in the next video, which I'm really excited about. I also was thinking of making another video just updating you all on, I mean, we bought chickens finally, obviously, for that enclosure that we made, which is really exciting. And I've been working really hard on kind of renovating the garden. It's been kind of my therapy to deal with my mental health during this whole crisis. So that's maybe something that if you're interested, I can give you a mini tour of that, and then maybe I can do a very small little, not house tour, but I can show you guys a few things that we've done inside that have been kind of exciting. So if you're interested in that, do let me know. If you have any other suggestions, I do try and filter through the comments a little bit. Yeah, I can't see everything, but I do try and filter through what I can. So if you have any suggestions for videos, things you'd like to see, any comments, how you're feeling, just drop it down below and I'll try to reply to as many of you as I can. Again, thank you all so much for the love and support. It's been so nice. Even I've tried to push myself yesterday. It sounds stupid because it's something so small, but I tried to push myself yesterday to do a few more Instagram stories because it's something that I really like to do, but I just always tell myself like, oh, it's so boring, like what you're doing is so boring. But yesterday I tried to share a little bit more and I got so many nice messages saying like, we love seeing you a little bit more active on your stories and it's so much fun you taking us with you. So I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit more of that. So yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good about it. And you know, it sucks for everybody. We're all in this. It's not a good time at all. I mean, we've all lost summer. which also sucks because I feel like, especially here in the Netherlands, all I was looking forward to was summer because we had such a bad winter. Like, it wasn't cold, but it was just raining. So I don't deal well with change in general, but now I'm gonna do my best for you guys. So there will be regular videos back up on this channel for the coming months. I'm gonna try, I was doing a video every 3 days. It might not be that much, but I'm gonna try to keep it to somewhat that amount of content and still keeping it interesting. But yeah, thank you all so much for the support. I'm back, I guess. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video, which shouldn't be too long. So I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.